Here are the answers for day 2, problem 1. State the domain of the relation. Domain refers to numbers that could be inputted for x. So let's look to see where the x is located. Here it is. It's in the denominator. When x is in the denominator, the domain is not all real numbers because we don't want the denominator to be 0. So let's figure out what the restricted value is. What's the number that x cannot equal? X plus 3 cannot equal 0. Subtract 3 from both sides, we get x cannot equal negative 3. So our domain is all real numbers except negative 3. Day 2, problem 2. Let's graph this relation. Here's the equation that we're graphing. Our hint is to find solutions in a 2-column table and then plot those dots. So let's make a 2-column table, often called an XY table. We're going to choose different numbers for x and figure out the associated y values. Knowing that this goes to the second power, we need to locate the vertex of the parabola shape that is the graph of this function. Because there is no x to the first power or constant term, the x-coordinate of the vertex is 0. I'm going to put 0 in the column for x, but I'm going to record it in what's going to end up to be the middle of 5 rows of that table. When x is 0, we get 0 squared makes 0 for y. One of the dots is 0, 0. To find more dots on the parabola, we're going to choose some numbers that are to the left of 0 and to the right of 0. One number that's to the left of 0 is negative 1, and a number that's to the left of negative 1 is negative 2. A number that is to the right of 0 is positive 1, and the next number after that is positive 2. Let's substitute each of these x values into our equation to figure out what y is equal to. I'm going to start by putting in the 1 right here. 1 squared makes 1. Next, I'm going to put in the negative 1. Negative 1 squared makes 1 also. Now I'm going to plug in the 2. 2 squared makes 4. And now I'm going to plug in the negative 2. Negative squared makes 4. Now let's graph the relation. One of the dots is negative 2, positive 4. That's located here. One of the dots is negative 1, positive 1. One of the dots is 0, 0. One of the dots is 1, 1. And one of the dots is 2, 4. Draw a parabola shape through the dots.